1878 Arizona Territory, a rugged land of sweeping deserts, jagged canyons, and untamed mountains. It was here, in a remote stretch of Apache territory, that one of the most perplexing mysteries of the Old West was born. A single event passed down through generations of whispers left behind more questions than answers. The Vanishing Warrior of Painted Rock. The story begins with a chase. A lone Apache warrior, known for his bravery and cunning, fled on foot as a band of U.S. soldiers pursued him through the canyon. It was a time of bitter conflict between settlers and native tribes, and both sides had their share of heroes, legends, and tragedies. But this warrior's tale took a turn that no one expected. According to accounts, the chase lasted hours as the soldiers tracked him through increasingly treacherous terrain. The Apache warrior seemed like a ghost. Every time they thought they had him cornered, he slipped away, melting into the vastness of the landscape. Finally, as the sun dipped low in the sky, the soldiers pressed him into a canyon that ended in a sheer rock face. This was it, the end of the line. There was nowhere left for him to run. Weapons drawn, the soldiers moved cautiously toward the spot where the warrior had disappeared. But when they reached the dead end, there was no one there. He was gone. Not a single footprint, no sign of movement, nothing, except one thing. On the smooth rock wall before them, they found a single handprint, a deep crimson stain, as if pressed into the surface by something otherworldly. Confused and unnerved, the soldiers examined the area thoroughly. Had he scaled the canyon wall? Impossible! It was straight up, with no ledges or cracks to grip. Had he found a hidden tunnel or escape route? None existed as far as they could tell. It was as though he had simply vanished into thin air. The handprint, however, was the most puzzling element. Later reports claimed it wasn't made of blood, but some kind of ancient paint or pigment. It clung to the stone with an eerie permanence, unaffected by rain, sun, or time. Locals began calling the site Painted Rock, and stories spread like wildfire. Some said the warrior had called upon supernatural forces for protection, using the handprint as a symbol to ward off his enemies. Others believed he had ascended to the spirit world, becoming one with the land he was sworn to protect. Over the years, the legend grew. Visitors to Painted Rock claimed the handprint occasionally glowed faintly under the moonlight, while others reported hearing whispers carried on the wind. The canyon became a sacred spot for some, a cursed place for others, and a curiosity for many who ventured into the Arizona desert. But the truth? It remains as elusive as the warrior himself. Hidden in his vanishing act is the timeless power of mystery, a reminder of the stories held in the land and the people who lived and fought for it. So, did he escape? Did he disappear? Or did something stranger happen on that fateful day in Painted Rock? We may never know, but one thing is certain: the Vanishing Warrior left behind more than a legend. He left us with a lasting question that echoes through the canyons.